So how did you become the vice president of fitness programming at a $4 billion company? Hey guys, I'm here at Daily Mail TV. We got a little bit of downtime now, but I'm about to go out onto set. Kelly Ben Simone, you'll recognize the name from Real Housewives of New York. She's here. And then Gianni Russo has a new book coming out called The Hollywood Godfather.
I grabbed his little arm. He's got a skinny little arm. I said, let me tell you something. I'll rip off this arm and shove it up your Who the hell do you think you're gonna hit?
That's Gianni Russo telling me about a run-in he had with an inebriated Frank Sinatra. Mixing it up with Frankie Blue Eyes out in Vegas.
He sobered up the next morning, he didn't even know.
All right, so a little bit of a busy afternoon here at Daily Mail TV. Now I'm here at Peloton in New York City, actually not far from where I live. I'm about to meet Robin Arzon, who has an incredible story. She's the VP of fitness programming here at Peloton. She's an absolute rock star. Gonna chat with her. She's gonna take me through a workout. I've never had a Peloton workout before, so I can't wait to get into Robin's class and find out what this is all about. I know.
It's all good?
Yeah, I'm bugging you now because I still like you before the class, before I know how hard this is gonna be.
Put you through the
I know, we're friends right now, absolutely.
That's how it is. Well, friends before. Not so much during.
Allies after, that's right. It's all for a good cause at least.
Exactly.
How long have you been at Peloton?
I have been with Peloton 5 years and 2 months.
How many hours?
Oh my God.
We just do the whole interview just standing right by the door.
Like...
That was so organic, that was great. One of the things I find about you so fascinating is that you really have an incredible life story, and I think so many good lessons for people at home to hear about overcoming adversity, not quitting. Can you tell me a little bit about some of your story, especially some of what happened here in New York?
So I was approaching my senior year at NYU, and I just happened to be out with friends. And a man walked into a bar and proceeded to hold us hostage. And that story is, it's like, I use the analogy, which is much more common, if you get into a fender bender and time kind of slows down as you become aware of like, oh, something's happening out of the ordinary that requires my acute attention. And it was in that moment that I started to really understand, like, who am I? What is my capacity for strength? What story am I telling? Because the refrain in my mind was this is not the end of my story. My mother is not getting a phone call that I died today in the East Village. So thankfully the NYPD interceded and nobody died. But obviously at any age that would be traumatic. At 21, it definitely was transformative. And I didn't realize kind of how I was holding on to that trauma until I started running. So that was a catalyst to picking up a pair of running shoes. I was not an athlete as a kid. I joked that I was allergic to fitness.
That to me is so crazy.
And I picked up a pair of running shoes and I was like, this is gonna be my moving therapy. And I actually ran it out. I kind of started to regain my own sense of self from powerless to powerful through the running.
You start running, you find this new inspiration, and it sounds so organic. It sounds like something that you really enjoyed. So how did you become the vice president of fitness programming at a $4 billion company?
The short answer is a bunch of tiny leaps. So I used to set a 10-minute calendar appointment while I was a lawyer to email anybody under the sun who I knew in fitness. Anybody who would listen, and I'm like, I love this stuff. I don't know how I can serve you, but like, let me be part of this game. Got a lot of no's, got a lot of no responses, but all these little seeds were planted. And then I started putting myself to task. It was like during these 10-minute sessions, it was like, who are you gonna email that might be a game changer? And one of those 10-minute sessions was John Foley, CEO of Peloton. I just read about the company and I said, I think my vision is aligned with this company. 5 years later, it's proven to be so. Started as an instructor, then I was promoted to vice president of fitness programming. And in that role, I really bridged the gap between business and talent and production. And I work very, very closely with our chief content officer to help produce what we contribute to our members.
What do I need to know before I take this class?
The class you're taking in the live studio experience is 2 20-minute classes kind of bundled together.
Cool.
So it's like a surf and turf.
Okay.
So we're gonna do first 20 minutes.
I like that, by the way.
You like surf and turf?
Yeah, I'm a foodie,
there
so
you
this
go.
is
That's the analogy that'll
I'm
get that.
salivating.
Yeah,
this
there
is
you go. So the first 20 minutes is gonna be like buckle your seatbelt. I'm coming for you in a 20-minute high intensity interval training.
Okay.
And then the second is like 20-minute low impact sing along movie soundtrack songs.
Little Drake
like,
maybe?
Not.
Do you already know the music that's gonna play?
Yes, because I made my playlist like yesterday.
You didn't get Drake for me?
Sorry, I didn't get it. I didn't get it, but next class.
All right, okay, enough talk.
I hope we're still friends
Enough
after
talk.
the class.
We're friends right now. I'm not all sweaty, so I'm gonna hug you now.
Okay, cool.
We'll hug it out. Let's get ready. She's gonna go and get the class set up, and I'm gonna go say a couple prayers and then
Whatever gets you
couple Hail
through.
Marys. See you in a bit.
See you. How was it?
Well, I wish I broke a sweat. Well, I
You
want
know, this is an endorphin-filled, sweaty.
It really is. I know. Toxins leaving my body.
After that hit ride was no joke.
I don't know. It was. It's very true what you said. First 20, we'll be real.
Yeah.
You
and
can,
then
you
the
can,
second, you can like sing
you
along
can chill
and, like,
out.
live your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you. Thank you
I'm
for
definitely going to
coming.
come back and do that again. That was so much fun.
Awesome. Thanks
That was amazing.
for coming and having me.
All right. Thank you so much. That was
Yeah.
great.